Bro, what do you think is a fair deal? Like, what do you think is kind of fair for all parties? And what do you think is the worst type of deals you've seen in the system or the structure that is the majors?
Well, 360 deals are the worst. The artists that signed from early, maybe the Krypton Conans and that, and they're very successful. What's fair, I think, maybe 65 to the labels, 35 to the you know what I mean, to the artists, 60-40s, not 80-20 and recoup inside the 20. You know what I mean? 50-50 production. But it's not only that, it's just the holding on to, just let them go. Let the artists go. Let them go. Let them drop music.
You've already got their masters for the other record. Just let them. Yeah.
Why do you think our culture is going down the hill? We've got AI creative that's jumped in. So now what information is telling us is Universal was 6 companies, 6 labels, is merged into 3. Okay, we don't need A&Rs no more. We don't need you lot no more. The system is going to tell us what songs are going viral on TikTok, how much streams, and then it's going to highlight to that one person, and that one person is going to bring in the artist. So therefore, it's not about the talent no more, it's about the numbers. So now, the A&Rs and the presidents, they're under pressure because they sign an artist for a lot of money and they don't recoup. Next year, they might not have their job.
Yeah, the whole data scientist thing is like doing all this formulas to decide what you're going to get. And there's no feeling, bro. And that's why I think, we were talking about in the car, bro, you want to just work with talent.
Talent.
Doesn't matter about your followers, developing talent.
Yeah.
Is that the part that you think's a bit of a threat to the other people in the system? Because they're not really, they say they're developing, but they're not really.
No one's developing talent apart from up and coming managers and artists like themselves. The distributions, all of them. The labels, all of them, they're not looking at talent that has no numbers to be like, can we have a meeting with you? It has to make sense, and I get it. If someone puts an investment up, where's the return of my investment? They haven't got time or the resources to develop this talent, to get this talent to the level to be like, okay, cool, we're here now. Me, I love that. I love developing talent from nothing. So that's where there's going to be a shift in our culture in the next 18 months. There's going to be a shift in our culture because you might see 10, 15, 20 bits of talent getting pushed out, which you don't even know who's managing the talent or who's signing the talent, because I ain't going to put my face to it. You get me? I react to everyone. I react to everyone. But what I'm trying to say to you is they're signed from there. So we're not signing, the labels and that can message them and they'll speak to them, they'll go inside the label meetings, they'll build connections. We understand some of them might move to Netflix and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But we're good.
Bro, the power that you are creating for yourself, right, is also empowering others. You've come out to Dubai, you're not just working in music, you're working in finance and other type of things. What's the difference in industries that you've clocked with working in finance? There's obviously similarities and things, but what's the main differences you've clocked?
Well, in finance, sales and business acquisition, bro, like, they understand, they have an objective. The music game is just like the sales game, but people are confused. Artists, they think that we're not in the sales game when it's all one thing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I'm in finance and sales. So I'm implying SaaS, AI, automations to music, which no one in music's doing. The labels understand it, they get it, but no one in music's doing. So they're gonna watch someone like me apply it, do it, then they're gonna copy that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's why I've kind of thought ahead, and I understand that they're gonna copy that. Like people complaining about pop-ups and, this is what it's done for our scene, and they've made it harder for our culture. Bro, what about the rock stars? What about the rock stars that's got actual fan base where they get 50,000 fans come to their pop-up and that secures them a #1 spot? What about them? We keep on, like, our culture need to wake up and be like, look, It's our own fault. We rap about, oh yeah, going to the labels of our machine and blah, 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 having machines and, bro, why do you think that labels and these corporate people care, like want to go through their lives and go through that trauma just for a little portion of our culture? When you got pop, you got rock, you got all this, Robbie Williams, what did he get paid? Like 100 million deal.
Yeah, his deal's crazy.
And then our culture's getting done for 200K or a mil. Just understand, once we understand the business side, yeah, you will get it. Do you know what I mean? Once you understand the business side and your purpose, you'll get it. People are chasing the clout. They rather $4,000 for 1 million views, but they rather not sell 100 jumpers for $40 each. Which one are you gonna get quicker? The million streams or the 100 jumpers for $40 each?
Which we done in a night.
Brother, make it make sense.
Yeah.
I'm here to get you paid. I'm not here about the fame and the clout. I'm here to get you rich. I'm here for you. I'm here for your family to be comfortable. I'm not here for you to be clouted and then have no money. I don't care for that.
But do you know, I've always wondered, like, there's so many achievements that people do within music, but there's a way where it's like, it's almost like we ain't really done anything. It's like, bro, you've been around something that's got 1 billion streams. Bro, that's amazing. Like,
What does it mean?
But
what is 1 billion streams? Bro, there's plaques on this wall. Platinum selling, gold, silvers. Bro, I look at it and it's like, I was a part of that. But bro, does that pay my kids? Does that pay my kids? Because right now, that's paying the record labels. That's how I see it. So right now, it's about catalog. Managers, you need to be execs. All start your labels, bro. Start your labels. Even if you have no capital, use the label infrastructure and the setup and start your labels. Like, start your labels. That's it. You need to be more execs, man. These people can't keep on signing artists that easy. It can't be that easy. They need to go through a label service. They're signing the artist through onto a label, not directly to the label.
bro, there's a song back in the day, it was Ludacris, called Tell It Like It Is. And he gave the formula of like what you should do. So like, sign yourself to yourself, because entities, in business, things about entities, isn't it? So you could be signed to Bouncer's entity and a label can't just get you. They either have to partner, like there has to be like, because artists say, yeah, it's like, yeah, just take me in it, and they take everything. But if those rights are already protected somewhere else, they can't get all those rights.
Yeah.
It's like, and you're right, bro, managers should be getting it. Managers need to move into executives, they need to move into publishing, they need to move into production.
They need to learn.
Yeah.
They need to learn, bro. There's no point of saying you're a manager if you're not gonna learn, bro. Like, that's it. If you're a music manager and you're not gonna learn the areas of music, there's no point of saying you're a music manager. Like, forget about making connections and doing this. If you're not gonna learn the business side of music, there's no point of saying you're a music manager. I'm sorry.
Bro, I'll say a POV I have, bro. Like you and like myself, bro, I know a lot of the managers. I know you've given advice to a lot of people behind the scenes, bro. Myself in another smaller capacity.
Yourself in a large capacity. Don't try and play yourself down, bro. Come on, man. You've done a lot.
I respect that, bro. But what I've identified, bro, is a lot of managers actually aren't up to the task, bro. And it's sad, and it's like, that is also, I think, a part of why things are going down a lot quicker, that the managers actually just, they ain't good enough, bro.
They're not good enough, bro. They're not prepared to just fly out to another country and network. They're not prepared to do that. They're not prepared. They think that the ceiling is just the UK. Bro, listen, we had Wicked and Bad Boxing. What did you see on there? You saw A9, you saw Quengface performing just before Little Man fought. Bro, that is artist development. You saw Wicked and Bad Boxing. You saw a podcast. You saw spoken words. You saw artist performance before Lippy fought. That is artist development. That is culture. So just understand that. We got to do more. It can't just be like, oh, this person wants a feature and listening to the song and Yeah, let's go with the song. If the song's trash, you gotta tell them this song is not doing it. This is not the song. I'm sorry, but this is not the song. So yeah, man.
What I've also clocked by you, bro, is that you create things that would allow your artist to have more options, right? The typical manager sits back, waits for the booking agent to send an offer, may say, oh yeah, look, put up another 5K, may wait for the lawyer to run up the number on the deal. And most of them just sit back and just wait for what comes in. I see few managers that actually actively go out and try and make patterns, bro. Or they'll wait for the A&R to sort out a session, or they'll go somewhere and they'll get introduced. But they're not really go-getters, bro. You're a go-getter. And that's when I've seen all these things, I was like, language is important. And the fact that you can manage somebody, but you're not limited to being a manager. You're an entrepreneur. Yeah. Bro, you do so many things that, I'm not saying everyone else could do it because it's also about your mindset, but if you were just to say, I'm just gonna be a manager, I'm just only gonna get 20% what this guy gets, bro, we wouldn't,
yeah.
This property is amazing.
Thank
like
you.
How you're living,
thank you.
It's like, it's inspiring and you know that, bro, but this is what you manifested yourself by not limiting yourself to what everyone else was doing. Because, bro, in the time that you've done what you've done, some people are still managing, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't broken up from the manager cycle, and the artist has gone down here. It's like, how are you going to feed your family, bro?
100%.
Managers, I think, and I know you've done some stuff to like try and help educate managers, but managers, you need to tap in. Like, you can manage someone, don't have an ego. Like, you should partner up with people who know what they're doing.
Do you know what it is? Obviously, I've got a community called the Bouncer Hub, and I work with people from Australia, like all parts of the world. They don't have a scene like us. So everything that I learned, I had to pay for it. Our culture don't like to pay.
It's true.
It's period, bro.
Yeah.
So what I realized being in Dubai is I'm around people from different parts of the world. That's some of them 200-300K a month, 100K, 50K a month. They all got different businesses.
Real money.
And they've been introduced to this from early, from understanding, or if they don't know, they invest, they pay for a course. A culture would rather look the part. We all dress the same. We all dress the same, we all date the same women. Do you get it?
Same watches.
Same watches. Bro, you see everything, like I wear black, like I'm wearing all black, do you know why? I have B, like I'm trying to represent myself. I'm trying to look at my identity a bit more. I'm not trying to be one of these, I just don't want to be looked at as this, oh yeah. Bro, like we got, I always see pictures and you know like there's always mad narratives. They Warren Buffett, or how many billion, then Quavo, 60 million, but he's got bare jewels on. Bro, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, property, okay, this is my chain. This is my car.
It's a real flex.
You know what I mean? You might see me in a Golf driving down the road, but this is my chain. What are we doing this for? Are we doing this for, bro, everyone is having sex with the same women, bro. Like, it's a rat race. I'll be honest with you. And that's why maybe I'm old. So the only thing I can do is give wisdom to the younger generation and be like, look, get your woman, be in a long-term relationship, get married. If you're a Muslim, get married. And that will focus you on whatever business that you need to be in. You know what I'm trying to say?
Bro, it feels like a bit of, it feels like it's a, I don't know, spell's a strong word, bro, but it's definitely a cycle. There's things that you can look at, like, we all from South London or whatever it is, bro, and then like, if you live in the ends, there's gonna be like a certain chicken shop there, there's all these things in place and you're gonna go to this school, and then you may buck up with it. So the problem is already determined for you, the solutions aren't.
Yeah.
And when I look at music, I'm like, brother, some people actually just lose their mind, bro. Like, I'm like, I sat down with one of my boys and I'm like, bro, you used to do whatever you did on the road. Yeah, bro, how much? Yeah, I used to risk my freedom for £500. Yeah. Someone now today offer you like 40 grand to just do a brand shoot. You're gonna come late. Yeah. I'm like, bro, like what happened to you? No, man, I'm not. Like
They forget where they come from.
Bro, quick.
They're too complacent. And life will hit them fast, you know. And what we need to speak about, bro, this is what we need to speak up for the younger generation watching this that need to pay attention. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna name no names, but our generation in music, drill scene and whatnot, we've had a lot of millionaires that are not millionaires no more because of buying the Mary jeans and jewelry. And we need to talk about that. That is a big problem. We've got a lot of millionaires that are not millionaires no more. And we can show the world that it looks like being a millionaire, bro. But there's a lot of people artists that's generated millions, but has spunked it on unnecessary things. Younger generation, do better. Do better. Period. I say to artists, everyone wants to go to Dubai. It costs about 3, 4, 5K to sort out your residency and get paid and don't have to pay tax like that and move. If you've got a lot of problems, yeah, if you've got problems, people want to kill you, for example, yeah, and you're making it in music, why do you still want to live in the UK? One thing, I do study DBE. They don't even live in the country.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You have to respect them. But what I'm saying is, even a tax thing, why wouldn't you even want to look at loopholes where you don't have to pay 40% of your tax? There's so much areas that we need to look at, but the people that are with me, I'll make sure they're patterned.
Yeah.
Because for me, this is a package that before we part ways, I want to make sure that he owns 3, 4 houses, he's got this, he's got this. If he messes up, that's a you thing. But it's not just about you've got this big check and the man sitting there watching you spend 10, 20, 40 on clothes. You've got to be kidding me, bro.
Bro, I think a big problem is, I had a conversation with an exec and I said, when someone gives, so a high level person, when you give money to somebody, they like, we can see on Instagram where it's gone straight away. Straight gonna bought a chain. And I think everyone's slowly realizing, you see that chain, it's cool, if you got it, it's nice, but it actually doesn't mean anything because the audience don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care about
They
the
don't
chain.
care.
You can't wear it everywhere. London is what it is. You can't wear that chain and feel safe.
You can't.
You can't even leave that chain in your house and feel safe.
You can't.
I think when your house got, did they take the chains in?
No, they nearly, but it was play dirty party.
Yeah.
They waited for me to have play dirty party. They searched the house. I had watching that in there. They just didn't find the watches.
But this is what it is. If they think you've got it, they're coming.
They're coming, bro.
So why spend like 60 to 100 bags and every cycle you go get another chain, another watch?
Well, your friends will probably snake you as well. Your friends will probably snake you. Like that's got the ones who you've kind of left on your journey, and it just attracts a lot of evil eye.
Yeah, man.
It attracts a lot of evil. I posted something on Snap, and there was like a throwback 3 years ago. It was man in the jewelry shop. You get me? Free Esco. I was with Esco. You get me? He's away now, but I was in a jewelry shop. And I remember we was buying jewelry, I think it was, 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we was investing in jewelry for marketing. And then I posted another picture of me in the hotel, my laptop, couple wads of notes, passport. I said, now we're investing in Snapchat ads, Meta ads, Google ads. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's where my priorities is lead generation. Because we're gonna recoup our money from lead generation, whatever business that you're building. But for me, it's like, if you got 50K, you got to reinvest that in the right places instead of buying a 50K pendant or a watch and it. We thought that was marketing, but it just attracted the wrong audience.
Bro, it's not even, like you see UK rap, it's not actually a culture in a way.
Yeah.
The UK has a culture and people who do rap, but what you see is, how do I put it, bro? You see just where people spend their money. Like, you don't go to a restaurant and see, like, do you know what rap culture is to me? When I see Nala's Baby and Crept, and I'm like, yo, The man,
Powerful.
they're moving into these places of business.
Yes.
They're not just rappers anymore.
Yes.
That's what I see. Or when I look at what Addicts is doing with the NQ building and like,
Yes.
getting into publishing and all these things and SIPs, and that's what I see as, bro. That's actual culture. Not just, oh, we just rap and then we go wireless and we perform. And
Yes. We need many of that. Many.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know what I realized as well? What kinds of annoys me, yeah, is a lot of these blog pages, yeah. Big shout out to the blog pages, they're very smart. Do you know, yeah, hardly any black people own these blog pages. Don't let that go over your head. You got Drill Season, yeah. The guy's from Serbia. He's from Serbia. He's Serbian, bro. Drill Season is from Serbian. You gotta say he's a genius. He hardly speaks English.
He's figured it out though, isn't it?
Guys tapped into our culture, built up a flipping Instagram page, nearly 1 million. Now onto a YouTube, freestyles from our culture, 50-50. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Bro, we got hardly, big shout out to Made You Think, he is one of the biggest, like, in the sense of like, when I look at his page, his page is culture. Like the stuff that he does, his intentions, big shout out to him. Because bro, like most of these blog pages, yeah, bro, trust me, bro. And it makes me realize, yeah, and it brings us back to like, and I'm not saying it's all a black thing when you're watching this, but it just makes us, for our culture, it just brings us back to like slavery days, and we don't own nothing. How come we don't own nothing? What's going on? Like, what's happening? Why is everyone more smarter than us? Why don't we own anything? Bro, most of our pages, you know, you get me? Most of our pages, yeah, big shout out to Ant, you get me, my brother, but I'm just saying most of our pages, most of these blog pages, this drill, this thing, that thing, bro. Bro, I'm chatting to them for promo. They're sending me PayPal. I say, what country you from? They say they're from Ukraine, this country, that country, that country. I'm like, wow.
Figured it out, they figured it out.
Figured it out, bro.
Yeah.
But we don't want to do that. We're not here for the long game. We're not ready to post content every single day for 3 years and not see no results. We ain't got it in us. We need to do more.
Bro, on a closing tip, bro, I think you highlighted it before, but what is Bouncer's purpose? One, in life, I know you're Muslim, so probably aligned to that, but then also now with what you're creating and coming back to the game.
So my purpose is, I've made a return back to music to make a big statement. And I'm not talking about the music industry right now, that I'm not part of that. I've made a return back to music. I've called it my little industry with up and coming. Production, distribution, label service, publishing, and building a crazy ecosystem, like worldwide. I live in Dubai. There's no platform over here. There's so much contacts over here. So my purpose, give me 10 years, man. Give me 10 years, you will see something amazing, man. But I want the managers who I want to work with I want them to reap the rewards. I just want to focus on the business. I don't care about the clout behind it. I'm journaling everything. So maybe in 5-10 years, you will see these videos come out 5-10 years ago of the stuff that I really was behind. But yeah, man, that's about it, man.
I'm gonna leave it there, but I always gotta say, bro, thank you. Cause like, bro, you know, Izzy, and I just think in this game, bro, there's few people you come in contact with, and then you realize that they're lying with thinking, okay, cool. Like, Bouncer's actually like one of the purest spirits, bro. But then I look at it thinking, wow, but look how they treated, man. It's mental, but
yeah, man.
Bro, what you've done is it's incredible, bro. And everything you say, like, I'm a firm believer.
Thank you.
Because I know nothing's been given to you, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like,
Nothing,
do you
bro.
get me? Like, there's no silver spoon, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta give it hats off to you, bro. And
But big thank you for the support, bro. Like, that's what is needed. Like, bro, this is our 3rd interview, so you've been supporting me from the start. Get me? So I will always lock in with you no matter what. So